When I look up, looking in the air, and I see the sky, looking at the clouds, all I can think about is God. Daydreaming.
My mouth and words stay clean, I don't speak junk. My mind's like a river, where all my negative thoughts sunk. The Lord provide me with food, I don't have to hunt, cause he is my shepherd. Therefore I should not want. I look up every day in the sky and tell him hi. Feeling so overwhelmed by his presence makes me cry, but not from sorrow, it be tears from my joy. I felt it ever since I was baptized when I was a little boy. The Lord walked with me everywhere I went. He's my superhero, but he's more powerful than Clark Kent. He's a being that's unstoppable, his works are great. He made a path to liberation for all beings to take. Why not walk it? Go ahead, it's not too big. I bet if you do, you'll be very glad that you did. The Lord is the master, that's why he sits so high. And when I need him, I look to the sky. The Almighty is teaching me to learn how to fly. He gives me strength to keep going and never stop every time I try. My favorite father is God. Why? Because he sits so high. He gives me freedom like birds that soar and fly through the sky. The Almighty is teaching me to learn how to fly. He gives me strength to keep going and never stop every time I try. My favorite father is God. Why? Because he sits so high. He gives me freedom like birds that soar and fly through the sky. The Lord wants to give and bless all his sons and daughters, for they should be trees planted near the river's waters, growing strong, rising up for all people to see. A leader for all generations is what God wants us to be, so we can soar with him through the sky like birds, gaining the strength to face adversity when we read his words. We should keep our mind positive from all we read, memorizing powerful scriptures that become one in our head, because evil is out there and it's all around. Without the Lord on your side, it will take you down. We all must learn to teach so the world can be free, even though Satan hates when he sees us trying to succeed. But if we keep on, we can expand our territory and build kingdoms in Jesus' name that will give God glory. Then one day we all could be with him and they air high, so never give up on him. Just keep looking to the sky. The Almighty is teaching me to learn how to fly. He gives me strength to keep going and never stop every time I try. My favorite father is God. Why? Because he sits so high. He gives me freedom like birds that soar and fly through the sky. The Almighty is teaching me to learn how to fly. He gives me strength to keep going and never stop every time I try. My favorite father is God. Why? Because he sits so high. He gives me freedom like birds that soar and fly through the sky. You can learn a lot about the Father if you keep reading, and you can grow in him the more you keep on succeeding. The devil is powerful and he's looking for people to demolish, but you can defeat him when you fight him with knowledge. He backs away and flee from you when you're strong, and when he know God's inside you, all of a sudden he's gone. He just be waiting for you to give in and do something wrong. But with the Lord's help, you can be able to endure much more long. I'm trying to be like God, so I gotta take command when I stand and keep pushing myself as hard as I can, cause I believe I can make it even when life seems miserable. I'm spiritual, I'm a strong-minded individual. Sometimes I need rest, but I don't, cause my faith might diminish. I gotta focus on my dreams and I can relax when I'm finished. Why? Because like God, I wanna sit high. That's why I can't stop now, I gotta keep looking to the sky. The Almighty is teaching me to learn how to fly. He gives me strength to keep going and never stop every time I try. My favorite father is God. Why? Because he sits so high. He gives me freedom like birds that soar and fly through the sky. The Almighty is teaching me to learn how to fly. He gives me strength to keep going and never stop every time I try. My favorite father is God. Why? Because he sits so high. He gives me freedom like birds that soar and fly through the sky.
The sky, I just keep looking up. The sky, the sky. I know you there, God. The sky, the sky. That's why I always keep looking up, looking up, looking up, looking up, looking up. Praying to you, I need you. I know you there, Father. In my life, I'm going through a lot. I know you there, God, and I know you're gonna help me. That's why I can't stop. I keep looking up to the sky, sky.